Right, good morning again everyone, or good afternoon I always say. I've just put my trailer on. Sorry, I'm going up a hill and you look like you're rocking around a fair bit, so trying to hold it steady. But I've discovered our woodshed is bone dry and I am going to put some wood in it, so I better grab a couple more of these ones over here, number 25 and that. So yeah, I'll do that. They're just behind the thingy, number 25. So I'll grab a couple of these and throw it in the trailer. There's a few. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got about 8 square meters here. Probably, you know, 2 cord in the American terms or whatever. I'm going to yeah, whack a couple in the trailer and put in some in the shed, because we found out there's about 2 months of bad weather coming up very shortly. So I think I need to put some in there very quick, because I've probably got about 2 nights of wood left in there. But anyway, I'll start loading up in a second once I get it all reversed up to it. Cheers for a minute. Right, here we go. I'm just reverse parked it up to a couple of piles here, a couple of wood stacks. But anyway, I don't want to mark me nice paint job. I just tidied it up a little bit. Yeah, so it's black, so you probably can't see it much, and I'll throw a bit of wood in without trying to scratch the old girl. But anyway, this one here, I don't know what number it is. I numbered them from when I started, but I remember which ones are. But this is a nice big stack here, and that's number 25 there. Oh yeah, 24, 23, 23. That looks like 29, but yeah, I've got all these stacks. I can throw in it right now. These are all seasoned a couple of years. So anyway, I'll start throwing this, and there's some nice big blocks in this one too, by the look of it. Anyway, bear with me. Rightio. I've kind of positioned the camera in a spot where I hope it's not going to get blown over or fall over, hopefully. And you can see a little bit of what I'm doing. But I'll start throwing this one in. Good seasoned wood. I don't know how clear it's that, but underneath it's still kind of light coloured. I'll check the moisture content on it later, but that's some good solid pieces. Sorry, the shadows this time of year are really bad. The sun is very low on the horizon, but yeah, you can just see it. Yeah, these have been here for a couple of years now, so they should burn well. But with this predicted wind, cold weather still continuing up until November, when it should be like, you know, up into the, I suppose, 20s, mid-20s here, maybe more so in Tassie, that temperature. But up on the mainland, yesterday I heard that they had 28 degrees Celsius. 28, that's nearly 30. You know, that's hot, and it's only what, the first week of spring. So it's either going to be a very hot year this year, like the rest of the world's been getting. Some of my friends up in the northern hemisphere. I hope it doesn't get as bad. I really don't. But we usually get one really hot day a year in summer, and it might in between 30 and 40 degrees Celsius. You know, like 100 degrees or more. We got that last year. I think we got a couple of days of it. But yeah, I hope we don't get that this year. I'm just not acclimatized to the heat anymore like I used to be. Anyway, there's a few little pieces in here. I haven't scratched my new paint job as yet. No. All right, I'll get these in. There's quite a few, probably the same as the last 2 I took from over there, at 11 and 12, just behind you there. Probably at 300 and something. I average them at 300 and something like that, a square metre. So more bark coming off them. Anyway, there you go. Throw a few more of these in. And lovely, beautiful. You probably can't see that greyish colour. So it's seasoning quite well. Actually, I remember sitting that there. That's a little bit of wattle. That is a little bit of wattle. It's only a little tiny short stubby piece, but I'll throw that in. See how that burns. And today, to be honest, it's quite warm. I'm out here just in a t-shirt and shorts, but it was like 4 degrees or something earlier this morning. But anyway, I won't bore you with this too much. I'll come back to you when I've got a little bit more done. So I'll just put you at rest for a minute, saves boring you, and I shall return. Right back for a second. I've probably got about a third in the trailer so far, but I've been noticing that I've got a fair mixture of wood in this lot. I've got my typical stringy bark, which is this here. You can tell by the bark, of course, and I've left a lot of the bark, look at that, just falling off it. This bark kills your chainsaws and everything else. I've got a big pile of it over there now, but that's stringy bark drying out nicely. And then I found a few of these. This is what you call blue gum, which I'll show you in a minute what the blue gum is. And this bark is smooth on the outside and a bluey tinge to it, greyish. The bark is just thick. I can't get it off. It's just thick, as you can probably see. It's thick and hard. So that's blue gum. Anyway, I just thought I'd show you that. And blue gum burns very hot as well, more so than this stringy bark. Yeah, more so. Anyway, I'll come back to you and show you a bit more later. Alright, back again, guys. There you go. Where my dog is where the stack was. Metre by metre by metre, or 3 foot 3 by 3 foot 3 by 3 foot 3, approximately that. So anyway, I've just finished throwing that into the trailer, which is a good trailer load full, and there's a lot of bark that I pulled off it. They were just falling off the stringy bark, and I've got, as I said, I've got a lot of this blooming blue gum in here. Now, I don't know whether it's from that branch that broke down the back of my shed there not so long ago. Oh, these are all nice big bits. These are doubles, but I don't know whether this is from that branch. So I'm going to get the moisture meter on it. That's what's good about the moisture meter. You can do this stuff and know whether you got it or not. But anyway, there's a lot of dry stuff in here too from the stringy bark. That's big pieces. I think they're big and heavy. I haven't got the gloves on. So yeah, there's a lot of pieces in here. All beautiful stuff. Yeah, all beautiful stuff. And I got some dust on me trailer. There we go. But yeah, that's 90% of it's stringy bark. The other 10% is blue gum, and I'll check the moisture in a minute and just see how wet it is. Anyway, that's it. But that's the one I should have really grabbed. That's number 25. That's just dry right through. Look how dark it is all through it. And the ones behind there, they're old. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that one's fairly old too. But the one there, I think, was probably the latest one I put there. Anyway, before I started doing all these others. Anyway, thanks for joining me, and yeah, put a like if you like, and a comment so I can say hello to you, and yeah, and from me and my little hunting hound, we'll catch us all later. Cheers for now. Bye. Right, for those who want to know what stringy bark is and what blue gum, right, they're two blue gum right there. You can see they're, I know, 150 foot, maybe more. And this is a stringy bark. I'm actually leaning backwards, probably over 150 foot, or 150 foot, so if not more. I haven't measured them, but yeah, that's the difference between the two species. Anyway, I hope that helps. Cheers.